Gather round. Got a story to tell. Gather round. I got a story to tell. Something just came to my attention exclusively. They're saying that the feds just seized control over Rikers Island. That's a bad look. It's a bad look. And I'm going to tell you guys why. First and foremost, they saying that the reason why they took control of Rikers Island was because it's out of control. The conditions are horrible, deplorable. The correctional officers don't know how to do their job. I have another theory, and I want you to listen to my other theory. There's so many people that pass through Rikers Island. Maybe 100,000 people pass through Rikers Island a year. And as far as prisoners who stay long-term on Rikers Island awaiting trial, I'll say anywhere between 10 to 12,000, right? They're gonna experience some form of more than a week or more on Rikers Island a year, right? 10 to 12,000 a year. That is a lot of people. And if I was big business, I will horn in on that, because everyone knows there's free labor in jails and, and in prison. New York City and Los Angeles County and in Texas as well, the counties down in Texas, they lock up the most people in this country. And New York is always first. Is always the first to do some dumb stuff, right? So this is what's going to happen, I think. I think that they're going to try to make everything federal, right? Everything federal. When it comes to New York City jails and New York City crimes, etc. So that way we can start filling up them federal prisons some more. Because those federal prisons are really like private. They've really got contracts with these private companies, and they need people to work these companies, right? They need people to work this stuff. So who do you hire? Where do you grab your free labor, your free workforce? You grab them from the streets of New York City. You start there. If it could work in New York City, then it could work in Los Angeles. It could work in Chicago. It could work in Charlotte, Miami, Atlanta, etc., Boston. They are really trying to turn us into slaves again, but using the prison system and using the streets as a pretext to get us inside the system. When have you ever heard the feds taking control of Rikers Island? Is that bad? I don't think so. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Listen, this country is doing bad. Look at the broader scope. Look at the broad scope of how the country is doing. We need some more free labor. We need more profits, and we need the how do you get more profits? Well, you lower your costs. Somebody has to do the work. Somebody has to do the work. So they coming towards the streets of New York first. I guarantee you, they're gonna start making our charges federal. Shit, the jail was already federal. Now the charges are federal. They're gonna put us inside that system, and they're gonna have us working for free. 10 cents, 12 cents an hour. I just showed you guys on my last post, I was getting 6 cents an hour. They're gonna have us working for free. So I tell the young brothers out there, the war begun. The free labor war, Forget destroying the community. They want your labor. Somebody gotta pay. Somebody gotta justify this budget, this budget crisis. So I guess we the targets, man. We're going to be working for free. I guarantee you, man. They're going to lock us all up. And when I say all of us, I'm not even talking about me. I'm not doing crime. I'm just talking about people from the streets. Us is our community. They're going to lock our community. People from our community, they're going to lock them up, and we're going to be subjected to free labor, man. So be careful out there. I don't care who you beefing with, your ops and all this other dumb stuff that's going on in the street. You better start thinking about free labor, because there's nothing gangster about working for free and being a slave. Don't get caught up in the system, man. I love y'all. Peace.